Oh. We didn't do a lot. We used to go camping quite a bit.
Up the canyon?
No,
Where?
down at by Torrey
Oh,
on the Boulder Mountain.
well,
Yeah, we used to
it's a
go
long
there.
drive to go camping.
We had some friends that are from there. He had what he called a cabin, which was a house.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Harvard's.
Harvard's.
Okay, I was thinking when you were little.
Oh, when I was little.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you were little.
Oh, we didn't do anything. We
We
didn't,
didn't do anything.
You didn't have
We-
money to go on
we
vacation,
no,
right?
we didn't have money. When we were in Marion Street, I saw one of Dad's paycheck stubs, and he was earning $3 an hour.
Really?
Wow.
Of course, that went a lot farther than
Well,
it
yeah,
went today,
Yeah.
but still, that house, that duplex on Marion Street cost $2,200
To buy.
to buy.
To buy.
Yeah.
When I started working, I was making $2.37 an hour, and then I started making $5 when I was armed, and minimum wage was still like $2.35 or something like that. And a policeman told me I was crazy for wearing a gun for $5 an hour, but I thought it was good because it was double what everybody else was making. But it was the risk. I remember I worked at the International Hotel, the Shiloh Inn,
Mm-hmm.
and I sold cigarettes and Playboys, and I was 15.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. That wouldn't go over now.
No, I wouldn't go over now. I was just like,
We didn't. When I got just a little bit older, then they started to go on some trips.
Oh, okay.
We
they go to California or
yeah,
they do
I
something
went
like
to
that.
California with the folks a couple of times.
I just listened to The Grapes of Wrath. Oh my gosh, what an amazing book. But if you haven't read it or listened to
I
it,
read it a long time ago.
yeah, it was just amazing book.
Yeah.
My brother's favorite book was The Source by Michener,
Oh, I've read that one too, but it's been a long time.
and it was okay. Hawaii was much better.
I liked all of Michener's.
Oh yeah, and he's amazing. I'm listening to Poland right now, which is a little different for me than his normal stuff. But
So what do you remember, like memories that you have with Marilyn? You and Marilyn, or you and Marilyn and more of the family, or
Marilyn,
They used to fight.
Marilyn and I had a lot of conflicts.
and you were how many years apart?
4
4 years apart.
We used to fight quite a bit. I used to tease him.
you would tease him, so you're the younger brother teasing the girls.
I used to tease Marilyn and her friend Sharon, I think her name was. But I used to tease them all the time.
That's
Spy
funny.
on them when they're what
Spy
they're
on them.
Oh,
doing.
that's
I can see
hilarious.
little brothers doing that.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
She used to get so mad. But that's pretty. Our relationship
That's
settled
funny.
down as we got older.
Yeah.
You know, our right next door, I had cousins that lived right next door to me growing up.
Oh, who?
Who?
Well, 2 different families actually. At first, it was the Smiths family, which is Mom's sister
Oh.
and her husband, Toots and Forrest.
Toots. Okay, and then they
Yeah.
moved down to
They moved down to Price,
Trice. Yeah.
and in Hamlet, Leona and Hamlet.
We're on the other side?
No, same house.
Oh, same house.
So was that on Marion Street?
This was on Marion Street.
And was it?
It was
the
the
one in
house.
the corner or the?
It was no.
The other
it was,
one,
It
the
was
other
the
one.
house next-
South.
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 Yeah, and
I don't remember.
used to do a lot with the
I
cousins.
remember going to Price and seeing Toots. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was when Michelle fell in the swimming pool.
She almost drowned?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Dad and Mom were managing a motel
I remember that.
in Price.
Yeah.
And we went down to visit them, and we were at the swimming pool. Michelle was a toddler,
Yeah.
and
Gosh.
I was in the pool with
With Lori.
Lori. And all of a sudden, somebody hollered, "She fell in!"
Oh my gosh.
I was in the
scary.
shallow end and she had fallen into the
Deep
deep
end.
end. But I've never swam so fast in my whole
Oh
life.
no, I bet.
What'd you do with me? Here, stand there.
Well, you weren't shallow.
You were
So
shallow
I
enough.
could reach.
You could just stand there.
You
But
don't remember
anyway,
it?
I don't. Well, I do and I don't. I don't remember what I was doing.
You must have been
but
3 or 4.
But I do have an image of of the other end of the pool.
Michelle was like 2.
Yeah,
yeah, about 2.
Yeah.
maybe 3,
Oh.
maybe.
Yeah, I was. I don't remember where I was or looking at myself, but I remember the picture of her.
You got her out. Was she choking and spitting and?
Strangely enough, when I got there, it didn't take very long to get there.
Oh yeah.
And I scooped her out of the water, and when she had fallen, she had held her breath.
Oh well, that's
She
nice.
did not breathe anything
Good
in.
for her.
No water in her.
Wow.
But she did not want to go around water after that. I'll
She
tell
was
you.
not a water person.
Shortly
That's
after
okay.
that, we had taken a trip. We ended up camping at Lake Mead, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lake Mead.
And she didn't want to get near
She
the.
wouldn't get near that water.
That's okay. A book's better. Wow.
Oh, how about when you fed the peppers to the chickens?
Well, that was on Marion Street. There's an alley run behind the house on Marion Street. You may remember that alley.
Yeah, I do.
It went south, and then when it got almost to the end, it curved and came out onto Marion Street.
Okay. That's
Along that alley, there was a fellow named was Bogatal, and he raised chickens. He had a chicken coop back there. Well, I had a couple of friends, Gordy Clausen and Jackie Farr, that lived on 9th West, just around the corner, and we were all playing together and decided we're going to feed those chickens these peppers and go ha 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 ha.
hot peppers.
Hot peppers, red peppers.
Uh-oh.
So we got the peppers and crunched them all up and threw them into the chickens. The chickens would have nothing to do with the peppers.
Oh, okay.
But then we started rubbing our eyes.
Oh, you got the karma. The karma back.
caught
Oh
us
my
up.
gosh.
We went down to my house so fast, and Mom bathed our eyes out with
Probably boric acid.
probably
I don't
boric
know.
acid.
I don't know what
Really?
they'd use.
I don't know. I've never heard of that, but wow.
I know a Gordy Clausen.
Do you know Gordy Clausen?
Probably about your age.
Really?
How do you know Gordy Clausen?
Lived in Hiram.
Could
Had
be.
a dairy farm up there. And farmed a bunch of ground up there.
And well, this is Gordy Clausen graduated from West same time I did.
I don't know where he came from.
So it was later. I don't know. I don't
Gordy
know.
Clausen when you knew him.
As far as I know, he's still around up there unless he's passed away.
But when was the earliest you knew him? He was like
From the time
40?
I moved to Paradise. So when I was 12, I moved to Paradise. So
So he's probably
So he would have been
about.
a little older.
he's probably about your age.
Could be the same one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're still working out?
Working out? Yeah.
When you do treadmill, what do you do?
I was running until last year when I hurt my back, and now I do Pilates
Pilates. Oh my gosh.
because I can't run anymore.
No, but Pilates is pretty intense.
Pilates it's beginner Pilates, but it's still it's good.
How's your back?
Hurts.
Guess so. It hurts.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt all the time, but
I have a friend at work, and she has a tumor that's wrapped around her spinal cord in her back, and she's having all sorts of pain, but she didn't have insurance, so she finally got insurance, so she's going to have the tumor taken out.
We know a guy that he used to be in our ward who had a tumor, but they only gave him 5 years to live because of this one.
Was it wrapped around the spinal cord?
Jared Eschler. Yeah.
Because it was wrapped around all his nerves. Or
Yeah, this girl's same.
his,
It's in her nerves. Well, it's
organs.
the organs. This one's just wrapped around the spinal cord, but it's in the nerve area of where it's up in the. I guess you got a tube where your nerves go up, and they're. Yeah, I don't know. felt really bad for her.
Well, apparently mine is osteoarthritis in my L4 and L5 facet.
And you can't get anything done with it?
Not really. I mean, they say back surgery would be the very last
Oh yeah, that's
choice, and it wouldn't really do that much. So he's basically said no. So
And what are you doing right now?
Right at the moment, I'm not doing anything. So, but I work in Arizona. I shut my business
Yeah,
down. and I
he's
live in
leaving
Arizona.
for Arizona tonight to go down for a week.
Oh. But you live up here.
Yeah, he lives here, but he
Every other week.
Oh,
every other week he lives in a hotel in Arizona.
Wow.
They're making an amusement park down there.
I mentioned Tori's quitting Fresh Market after 20 years.
Oh, really?
And he's going to go work for Village Market or something. That's in Colorado. They have 4 stores, and he's going to be in charge of those. But he started at 15, stayed
For
20
Fresh
years.
Market.
Yeah, kind of amazing.
Yeah. So they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse over
Yeah.
at Village Market.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna stop.